Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Science for Everyone. Today in this video, I will discuss a very important topic that is related to the biosynthesis of amino acid. And the name of the topic is nitrogen assimilation. As you know that if you look to the structure of an amino acid, so there is an amino group, okay? This is an amino group that is present in the 20 amino acid, okay? So question arises that where does this amino group come from? In the previous video, I have discussed that where does this carboxyl group come from, where this R group come from. In simple, where does this backbone of the amino acid come from? So if you have not watched that video, so please watch that video first, and after that then watch this video, so then you will be clear that where does these component come from. But in this video I will discuss that where does this amino group come from, because many students thinks about it that what is the main chemical reaction that are involved in the formation of this amino group. So watch this video till the end, and I hope you will understand it. And there are many chemical reactions and different processes that are involved in the formation of this amino group. Okay, so stay tuned and watch the video till the end. Okay, so nitrogen assimilation. Nitrogen assimilation means, it means that how nitrogen is incorporated into the backbone of the amino acid. So this is known as nitrogen assimilation. I want to tell you guys that in the atmosphere, nitrogen is formed in the form of N2. It is present in the form of N2, and we all know that it is very much abundant in nature. About 70% to 78%, 70% there is nitrogen is present in the atmosphere. Okay, so keep this thing in mind. This bacteria can use it and synthesize incorporate it into its backbone of the amino acid. And in the atmosphere there is also NO2 is present, NO3 is present, and it is also known as nitrate. So nitrate is also present in the atmosphere, in the soil, and in the water. In the third, ammonia is also present in the atmosphere, in the soil, and in the water. We can denote it as NH3. Okay, so these three type of components are present in the atmosphere. The N2 is present abundant, and the next is the NO3. It is also present, but in the lesser amount. And this NH3 is also present, but it is also in the lesser amount. So bacteria has the ability to use this N2, NO3, and NH3 and incorporate it into its backbone. Okay, but first of all, I want to tell you guys that if these three components are present in the atmosphere, so it will give preference to this NH3 because it is present in most reduced form. And keep this thing in mind that microorganism or even living organism give preference to those biological components that are present in reduced form. Okay, so if these three components are present, so it will give preference to ammonia, and if ammonia is not present, so then it will give preference to nitrate, and if it is not present, so at the last it will have to choose the N2, nitrogen. Okay, so in the later video I will discuss that how it will use the NH3 and incorporate it into the backbone, and then NO2 and then N2. Okay, so watch the video till the end. Okay, ammonia incorporation. If ammonia is present in the atmosphere, so how will bacteria or other microorganism use this ammonia and incorporate it into the backbone of the amino acid? So this is a very simple chemical reaction, and it is also known as reductive amination. Okay, reductive amination. So what happens? This is alpha ketoglutarate. Okay, So it acts as a precursor metabolite for the formation of different amino acids. So if it is present and NH4 ammonium or NH3 is present in the atmosphere, so it will directly react with this alpha ketoglutarate acid, and with the help of NADPH and this proton, it will convert it into glutamic acid. And we know that glutamic acid is a protein, is an amino acid, sorry. So what will happen? This alpha ketoglutarate acid will react with this NH4. So this NH4 will bind here, okay, by removing this double bond, and directly glutamic acid will form. So why now, you know, now you will have you will get the answer that why these living organisms are giving preference to this reduced form, because reduced form of ammonia and other type of biological component molecules can directly incorporate into the chains of the other compounds, okay. And if it is in oxidized form, then first it should be converted into reduced form, then after that it will be incorporated into it. This is a chemical reaction, alpha ketoglutarate, and this, with the help of these, it gives rise to glutamate. This is a schematic diagram if I want to show you. So just look here. Look here. This is a schematic diagram. What happens here? This this alpha ketoglutarate reacts with NH4. Okay, this is the reaction, and with the help of this dehydrogenase glutamate dehydrogenase enzyme, this GDH, it can react with it. It can with the help of this enzyme, glutamate can form. Okay, and I want to tell you guys, listen it carefully. Glutamate is the first amino acid that is formed, okay, in the inside a bacterial cell. Glutamate is the first enzyme, and the most easy way to form an amino acid is the glutamate, because glutamate is formed in a very easy way. Just NH2 NH3 reacts with the alpha ketoglutarate and give rise to glutamate, okay. And another important point I want to tell you guys, that glutamate have the ability to give its NH2 group to other amino acid, to other keto acid, and give rise to other amino acid. We all know that in a glutamate there is NH2 is attached, okay, NH3 is attached, okay. Just in the previous chemical reaction you can see it, okay. So this NH3 is attached. So with the help of transaminase enzyme, it can easily give its NH3 group to other alpha keto acids. Okay, what are keto acids? Those biological molecules that have this type of bond inside it. Okay, this ketone group, this type of bond inside its molecules, so these are known as alpha keto acids. Okay, so glutamate have the ability to give its NH3 to other alpha keto acid with the help of transaminase, and give rises to other amino acid. So keep this thing in mind. This is a very much important point. And the glutamate is the first amino acid that is formed very much easily. Okay. So these points, just keep these points in mind. Okay. The other pathway is the glutamine synthetase, glutamate synthase system. These are also special pathways. And these pathways act when the NH3 is not present abundantly. This reductive amination can take place when NH3 is present in abundant amount. But when NH3 is not present in the atmosphere in abundant amount, so then these type of chemical reaction can take place. Just look here. We are having a glutamic acid, so NH3 can add through it with the help of ATP. Okay, with the help of ATP, and it can give rise to glutamine. And we all know that there are two NH2 in glutamine. After that, what will happen? The reaction will not stop here. Then it will react with the alpha ketoglutarate acid and will give rise to 2-glutamic acid. Okay, so this is glutamine synthetase, glutamate synthase pathway. Okay, so and it will use ATP. In the reductive amination there is no use of ATP, but in glutamine synthetase there is use of ATP. and it acts when NH3 is not abundant in amount. It will be present, but it will be in lesser amount with respect to the amino acid that is present in the reductive amination pathways. After that, it can give rise to 2-glutamic acid. Just look here to the schematic diagram, you will understand it well. Just look here. This is the overall chemical reaction. NH3 will combine with the glutamate and it will give rise to glutamine with the help of glutamine synthetase, and ATP will also be used. After that, this glutamine will react with alpha ketoglutarate and it will give rise to 2 molecules of glutamate. And after that, this glutamate has the ability to give its NH3 amino group to other keto acids. Okay, this NH3, it is having NH3 as I have shown you previously, so it can give its NH3 to other keto acids. Okay, and after that, with the help of transaminases, it can give its NH2 to other keto acid and it can give rise to other amino acid. Okay, so this pathway can also take place when the amino acids are not abundant in amount. So this is the pathways when amino acids are present in the environment. Okay, if amino acid is not present in the environment and nitrate is present in the environment, so what will happen here? As I told you that first this nitrate should be converted into reducible form. After that, then it could be incorporated into the amino acid. So this is also known as the assimilatory nitrate reduction. Assimilatory nitrate reduction is the process in which the oxidized form of nitrate is converted into reduced form. This is the oxidized form. It is converted into reduced form. So this is known as assimilatory nitrate reduction. So these are the chemical reaction, and these are the blue color is this nitrate reductase and nitrite reductase are the enzymes that are involved in the pathway, in the assimilatory nitrate reduction pathway. So first it will be converted into nitrosyl, then hydroxylamine, and at the last it will be converted into ammonia, and then it will form that normal processes, that is the glutamate synthesis and the reductive amination. These amino acid will be amino group will be then then will enter this nitrate these reductive amination and these glutamate synthase system. Okay, so but first it should be converted into NH3. So now if there is no NH3 and there is no NO2, so then what will happen? And if there is only nitrogen, N2, if there is only nitrogen in the atmosphere, so what will happen? First, this bacteria, this enzyme, this bacteria will convert this N2 to reducible form, and after that, then it can be incorporated into the backbone of the amino acids. Okay, so and the enzyme that is involved in this chemical reaction is the nitrogenase, and this is a very much energy consuming process because there is 3 bonds in between the nitrogen atom in the N2 nitrogen gas. So first these bonds will be broken down, and after that it will be converted into NH3. So just keep this thing in mind. For your information, 16 ATPs are used in this chemical reaction. Okay, so just look here how much energy consuming is this process. And I have read it in many I have read it in different books that it could consume the 20% of energy that is produced in the plants. Okay, so we all know that in the for the plants, different bacteria reduce this nitrogen, so it takes 20% of energy from that plant. Okay, and this is the energy that is that is taken from the plant. And the bacteria Clostridium, Rhizobium, Klebsiella, that these are nitrobacter, these are performing these such type of reaction and nitrogen fixation. So this chemical reaction is a type of nitrogen fixation. After that, when this NH3 is produced, so then it can be used by the reductive amination and glutamine synthetase pathways to incorporate it into the amino acid. Okay, so this was all about that. Where does this NH3 come from? Where does this amino group NH2 come from? So these were the chemical reactions. Okay, the reductive amination, if it is present in reducible form, and if it is not present in reducible form, so if it is present in as a form of nitrate, so first it will be converted into NH3, then it will be used. Okay, and if it is present in the N2 form, so then it will be used, first it will be converted into NH3, then it will be used in the amino acid. Okay, so these were all about nitrogen ammonia nitrogen assimilation. Okay, hope you have understand it. So now you can tell your examiner that now bacteria can use nitrogen gas to it can also use nitrate, and it can also use ammonia in order to incorporate it into the backbone of the amino acid. Okay, so hope you have understand it well. If you have any further question, you can directly ask me in the comment box. I will answer you there. Okay, and if you have understand this video, so like this video, share it with your friend, and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Thank you very much. God bless you.